Hello everyone. So this is my sprint 3 video. My name is Xiaodi Fan, and the project manager is Professor Xiaodi. And in this sprint, I will develop a function to get the equity and compare the equity and send the value through web API. So at first, I will show you an example of how to use the API. So the API has already given me by other people, so I just have to use them. So the first API is to get the equity. So I just type the URL here, and then I click send. So it will return the equity, so that I can get the equity given the ID I want. And the second API is to post the equity through web API. So I need to write login ID here, and also the equity value and the time slot. So if I click send, it will return a 1 here. It means this message was successfully sent through the web API. So on the next, I will show you how I write the MQL4 code to do this. So at first, I need to get the time slot and the current time and also the login ID to send to the through web API. So you can see here, the URL has three parts: the account number, the start date, and the end date. And then I send the message through web API, and this line will get the equity through by receiving the message, and I get the equity, and I save it to a variable here. So if the past equity is not equal to the current equity, I will change the past equity, and then I will send the equity through the web API. You can see here. So you can see the line here. I send the equity value through this data, so through JSON. So you can see that the login ID is 1, the equity is the new equity, and also the test slot is the VAR1, so that through this process, it will send the message to the server. So now I will run this code. You can see that here are some. I receive a lot of values. So the receive code is 200, means I get the equity, and also the message also has been sent to the web API successfully. So this is my video for this sprint.